Yeah, Happy New Year's, guys. Happy first, brother. Hopefully the music isn't loud, but it's at like minus 33 decibels, so you guys might not even be able to hear it, which is perfect. It's all about the ambiance. Oh, no. Barbell, we're not looking at Barbell for 1171, sadly. No new chapter this week, from what I've heard. There is a WSJ break. We might get spoilers, but nothing is confirmed yet. Today, we are just here. Okay, you guys do hear the music. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Hey, dude. Persona 5, man, what can I say? The music is really good. We're just here to do our bingo predictions for the next year. What you're looking at right here, these are the predictions I made for 2025, and my God, I was cooking nothing, brother. I was cooking absolutely nothing with this one. Woo. That is crazy, huh? Yeah, we don't really do a lot of live streams, so sorry, this is like all still new to me. I'm looking at YouTube and they went through a lot of updates since I last did it. Oh yeah, Barbell's 100% stronger than Jinbei. There's no way he isn't. I was shocked to see I was shocked to see people on the polls vote for Jinbei. That was just so surprising to me. I couldn't believe my eyes. I swear. I never claimed that those polls are botted. I think that one was botted, guys. That one was definitely botted. I'm not a chef. I'm a server. Yeah, bring me down a level. I'm not that good. I can't cook. Well, I mean I can, but not good. Not good. He's the father of C. Yeah, I will say this. The memes of me and Barbell are going crazy. Like I cannot avoid Barbell, and I love that. Like if I had to be associated to one Piece character, I'm glad it's Barbell. I think Barbell is great. I was thinking into your 2026 predictions, your 2025s were, yeah. Okay, so just getting right into it. These are my 2025 predictions, and like I said, these were awful. I do not think I got any of them right. Let me see. I'm just like skim reading them. We'll go over them all too. I think I got one right. I got one right plus the Boa Hancock free space. Yeah. Barbell, marked by flames. Is Barbell your favorite Rocks pirate? Favorite? I'd say so. I mean, you know, I do like every character in the Rocks Pirates, but I don't have like no real love for like Kaido or Big Mom, or I like Whitebeard in certain instances. But I think Barbell is just like unilaterally like my favorite, just because it's so stupid. There's no narrative reason behind Barbell. Handpicked by Roxy's a Beck, brother. I don't know. So, okay. Lots of Shanks predictions for 2025. Okay, let's get into this. My first prediction for 2025, and I will say this, just looking at all of this, I still think these are going to happen. You know, the predictions I made for 2025, I don't think were like necessarily wrong. I think they just didn't happen in that year. I think that's really what it boils down to. Like, I'm looking at all of this. Maybe it's because I'm like really doubling down, but I'm like, I mean, surely some of this has to be true, right? At least like 80%. So, Gecko Morio joining Cross Guild didn't... Oh my god, look at that. Not great with Photoshop. There we go. Gecko Morio joining Cross Guild. Let's mark that as a no. But I still think he's going to join. I mean, when you think about Gecko Morio, like, where else is he going to go, right? Voice crack. I just woke up. Yeah, I mean, like, Perona's got him. They're traveling. They probably want revenge. Like, Cross Guild is their only home. Just keep this for 2026. I mean, I genuinely could. Like, you know, because I don't want to repeat any predictions. So it's like, I feel like I'm going to have a really hard time then. Because I do think these are going to happen. And you got to remember, like, the concept art for Cross Guild, Perona was there, brother. Perona was there. Yeah, I didn't add percentages to these. I think I was just looking too far into the future. Mihawk has a shadow. Seems like Moria takes over Cross Guild 2026. Dude, the thing about Shanks making his shadow smaller just to duck the Mori fight is so funny to me. That's still so good. Yeah, we might revisit this. I feel like after like a year passes, we'll eventually like look back at this and see if any like actually came true. What about Zoro getting a black blade? I didn't put that down for 2025, and I wouldn't put that down for 2026 either. Because I feel like I got to start tempering my expectations on how fast we're moving. Well, I don't know. Oda said he's moving faster now, so maybe that will happen. But I feel like this Black Blade is like a final fight kind of thing. Final or second to final fight. I appreciate it, Smokey. Thanks for the re-membership. On Twitch, it's just resub, but here's just that. What's FMI? I'm slow. Fishman Island. Fishman Island. I think we'll just knock down the 2025 predictions so we can get to 2026 because, I mean, that right there, Sanji conquers Haki, I think I'd put that on. Haki knots look like the same wind knots from Skypiea. You're thinking of Weatheria. But yeah. Yeah, I saw speed power scaling. That's funny. That shit's so funny. I doubt that fast. What, Sanji conquers Haki? I mean, it sounds like we're wrapping up Elbaf in 2026. So I don't know. Okay. So next up, my second prediction for 2025 was that Boa would join Cross Guild. I had a lot of Cross Guild ones. I forgot I did this. Yeah, I did it via rows. Yeah, the first row is all Cross Guild. Why did I do that? What possessed me to do this? Yeah, Boa Hancock joining Cross Guild. That didn't happen. And people generally, like, out of all the ideas on this list, I think this is the one people didn't like the most. Just because people don't want Boa to join Buggy. But I mean, that's the thing, you know, like, people didn't want Mihawk to join Buggy. People didn't want Crocodile to join Buggy. Like, it's slowly but surely, like, he's falling up. He's fallen up. Dofi breaking out of Impel Down didn't happen. I think that will still happen. I mean, he doesn't stay in prison all series. That'd be crazy. And plus, if Dofi doesn't break out, then Bon Clay's never getting out. We need Bon Clay. We need Bon Clay. Who else is in there? King, possibly, right? We don't... It's funny, I need to make the King video, but people are still debating on like where King's at. Is he in Wano? Is he in Udon? Is he on our Maki's ship? I think the easiest answer is just to put him in Impel Down. Because if you put him there, he's just going to break out. If you put him in Wano, like he's just going to be like safe for, I guess, like when somebody attacks Wano later. First time caught you live. This is the first live stream of 2026. This is it. Akainu desk hockey revealed. That's so funny. He has a bunch of knots in his desk. Oh, we need, dang. We need, like, hockey paper. Just to bring him into the agenda mix. What would you rate this year's One Piece content out of 10? Anime and manga. I give it, like, a 9. If you just said OP content in general, I'll probably give it, like, a 6 or 7. Just because no movie, no game. She should be with Luffy? Oh, I mean, I agree. But until she finds Luffy, I think she'll stick with Buggy for a little bit. Maybe even just for, like, the cross-guild protection. Barbell is a fossil. No! Barbell's a fossil. We'll find him like a dinosaur. Mihawk beating somebody named. Oh, man, I had such high expectations for this one, man. You can tell I'm a Mihawk fan. I mean, first you see Mihawk on the bottom left corner. These are all my favorite characters, by the way. I forgot I did this. I got Rob Lucci top left, Akainu top right, Perona bottom right, Mihawk bottom left. Yeah. And then Boa Hancock, which is just like a staple. I got all the favorites here, man. I could squeeze in a couple more people, but yeah. I got like all the 4 poneglyphs here leading to Boa Hancock. Next, I thought Cross Guild would get at least 2 poneglyphs in 2025. Didn't happen. I still think it will. I mean, if you're going after the One Piece, you need poneglyphs. And 2 is such an easy thing to get for Cross Guild considering Buggy's there. Buggy has the ties. Buggy knows where they're at, right? Minus Man Marked by Flames, possibly. You're the godfather of it? Because Barbell's the most recent thing. We agenda hop. We agenda hop. From Ange to Gecko Moria to Barbell, like, who's next? Who's next? Zoro's soulmate? Yeah, hey. The Zoro Perona ship, that's not going anywhere. I think Hiyori's gonna win that one, but I like Perona. Next up, I thought Luffy would lose a fight. God, I'm getting a lot of voice cracks today. Am I like Benjamin Buttoning it? Just de-aging. Yeah, I thought Luffy would lose a fight. I feel like he still will. You know, whether it's against Emu or just somebody strong in general. I think Luffy has at least 1 loss left. He has 1 loss left. Because, you know, people look at losses in One Piece or just anime in general as like a negative. I see losing a fight as a good thing. Because that means you still have a ways to go. You're still going to power up. And Luffy has not mastered his fruit yet. I think a loss is needed. As far as like who to, I think Emu's just like the easiest one to say. Like Emu, Luffy losing to Emu, nobody would be mad at that. I mean, Emu's cooking like 90% of the verse, or I guess like 99% of the verse, minus Joy Boy. The skirmish against Gabon, I wouldn't count that as a loss. Like, they had a couple of clashes, you know, Gabon hit him in the head, and then Gabon threw up his hands. I wouldn't count that as a fight. So you could say, like, that's a loss for Luffy, but that's not what I declare as a fight, so I'm not going to go with that one. But I like the mindset, though. Emu is so boring, though, for now. Until they, like, whip off the Black Shadow effect, they're kind of silly. I need to see them actually, like, you know, go high diff against somebody. Because right now, they're just going around, like, shoving tentacles in people, which... I mean, it's powerful, but it's not, like, fun to watch, per se, yet. I hope Emu just wins and takes Elbaf over. I do, too. I hope Emu wins, but I don't know if Oda's going to do that, though. We'll see. Yeah, Mihawk is a blank slate. They can do anything with that. All you have to do is somehow tie in Marines betraying him, which is crazy. Robin reveals the Ancient Kingdom name. Man, I thought that this was going to happen. I forgot what chapter started 2025. But I was like, yo, like, we're going to get Robin and Saul. Like, surely they're going to talk about Clover and the Ancient Kingdom name, right? Like, did Clover get name dropped in 2025? I don't think he did. Yeah, no Clover name drop. Damn. Shoutouts to Clyome, dude. He's falling on the back burner. I mean, of course, in the anime he did, but not in the manga. Usopp gets a teaser power. This is going to be, like, controversial. I would say yes. Hey. I am of the Ragnar stocks. I like it. I think Usopp Ragnar, that's going to be a thing. It's still a theory, of course, which, you know, I put teaser here for a reason. I didn't say, like, he gets a new power-up in general. I say he gets a teaser. So I would count this one. A pity point. Whoa, pity point. Yeah, sure. It is a pity point. If it doesn't happen, I mean, we could, like, go back and erase this one, but... Yeah, like I said, people don't like the Usopp Ragnar theory. And it's funny. I do think that if you went back 5 years ago, people would love this. Oh my god, people would be sucking on Usopp's nose. But because he's so ass... Because all he does is cry and cower in fear. Even Luffy's like, hey, Usopp, you could have won against that cat, right? And then Usopp's like, yes, of course I could have. He was just running for like a whole chapter. Like, because he's so lackluster, people don't even believe in him anymore. And I get it. Yeah, I do. I think that's real. I don't like Usopp, like I said. But I feel like he's just going to have that one comeback moment. And it's not permanent, right? Like... He's not going to steal Ragnar and have it forever. But I think he'll go in for like a single attack. A single attack. Give him that much, guys. Give him that much. Appreciate the membership, Andy. Thank you, brother. Take Usopp and give us Van Augur. Hey, I like Van Augur a lot more. I think Van Augur just has to get rid of the facial hair. And he's like a fire character. And, you know... This is going to sound crazy. I'm going to invoke Voldemort's name here. I finished watching My Hero Academia yesterday. I started Vigilantes. And I do think what they did with My Hero's Final War, I think that's going to happen in One Piece. I always did. How they separated the entire villain cast by using the warp power. I think Van Augur might do that during the Blackbeard fight. I do think that's kind of fun. You gotta admit, that's a fun idea. All the Straw Hats gather on an island, and then they all get separated to different islands. I think that's kind of cool. Maybe that's just me, though. I don't know, just like, imagine getting a fight with all the Straw Hats on a different island. Maybe their hometowns. Maybe something that benefits the Blackbeard Pirates. Like, that's cool, dude. I don't know. Like, imagine Van Augur, like, teleports him and Usopp to, like, Syrup Village. And then now you got, like, Van Augur killing Kai or just something silly, right? I think that's awesome. I don't know. I mean, nobody wants Syrup Village, though, to be fair. So maybe somewhere else. Maybe somewhere else. The Kuma treatment again? Maybe to a lesser extent. I don't think they're going to get, like, separated. There's got to be a way to get back easy. Can't separate Luffy and Zoro? I think we have to. I think that's fun. But one reason why I don't think that might happen, though, is because the Blackbeard Pirates all fight together. So that would kind of ruin their strategy, right? Like, they all go up and they, like, gangbang somebody. Like Garp, for example, right? Everybody's just attacking Garp. So that would go against their strategy. Like, that'd have to be, like, a last-ditch effort. Like, the Strats are just too good with, like, their coordination, which I think they are. If you had to, like, pit the Straw Hats' coordination versus the Blackbeard Pirates, I think the Strats would take it, even though we don't fight together all that often. And Leo, thanks for the 10, brother. I appreciate it, man. Happy New Year's. And then we get the return of Kuro. Yo, hey. This is 2025. This is not 2026. Hold up. So next, I thought Zoro would get a clash. Zoro getting a clash. Come on, guys. Like, this is classic Oda stuff, man. Whenever there's, like, a swordsman or just somebody on Zoro's level, like, around it, he gets a clash. Didn't happen, though. This was the year of Roxy Zebek and I guess Emu. Yeah, like, we didn't really spend too much time with the Straw Hats this year. So, yeah, no Zoro. No Zoro clash. Chopper talking to an owl. This one's foul. Okay. This should have happened. I'm gonna be so serious. I do not know why this didn't happen. Like, Chopper, the owl is right there, Chopper. It's your cousin, man. Talk to him. In the same room. And Chopper was like, you know, talking about how the books are too big. It's hard to read. Brother, the owl that made it big is right behind you. I don't know, man. Like, it's gonna happen. I look at all of these, and they will happen. Mihawk beating somebody, yeah. Dofi breaking out, yeah. Luffy losing a fight, yeah. Robin, Ancient Kingdom, yeah. Like, all of these will happen. It just didn't happen in 2025. I'm so salty. Ange is evil. Okay, this one, okay, this one might never happen. I'm gonna be so serious. This might never happen. This was a wish on a star. I still think something's up with her. She just gives bad vibes, right? Everybody sees it. I see it, you see it. People who don't watch One Piece see it. There's something about Ange that is off. Like, she doesn't feel like a sincere person. She might get Domi reversied. Maybe Emu tries it and it doesn't work because she's always been a demon. It was a very weird assignment. You're telling me she asked the kids to drop nightmares on the day the Nightmare Man shows up? I don't know, brother. That's like Freddy Krueger comes to town and you slip, and then like P. Diddy's in town too at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, that is a terrible duo. Like, P. Diddy's over here drugging you, and then Freddy Krueger's haunting your nightmares. Like what are the chances that they're both in town? Like, Ange and Killingham, huh? Ange's Barbell disguise. Yeah, she's a traitor. The one thing, though, is that, like, you know, obviously Killingham had her burn down the library, but Killingham did say good job. I don't know. Killingham looked at her and said, good job, you can stop now. It's kind of insane. Too coincidental. Loki teaming up with Luffy. Can we count this? I think we can count this one, guys. They're teaming up. They're over here sharing backstories. You know, they're about to go up to the heaven or sun world together. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's a team up. Yeah, we finally got a solid one on the board. We did it. It didn't happen yet. We're about to uncuff them. Hey. It's no. All right. I'll say this one's a no. I can see why. I can see why. Bowie Hancock, we got that one. Heaven World, no fun. Brother, we got nothing on the Heaven World. How is this possible? How is this possible? We followed the King of Elbaph. And you're telling me he didn't once mention the Heaven Realm? That's like owning a house and never talking about the attic when there's things up there. Like how is that possible? I don't get it. I don't think he forgot about the Heaven Realm. I think it's just that there's something up there he does want us to see. It's a joke. Yeah. Imagine we get up there, there's actually nothing. That'd be so dumb. The Heaven Realm, huh? Well, I mean, it's just trees, man. It's just leaves. What did you expect? There's gonna be something up there, guys. Come on. There's a whole tree of legendary devil fruits up there. I remember when that was like a big theory. Like, we'd eventually see a tree of devil fruits. Hasn't happened yet. I might remove the restriction. I got you, brother. That's Twitch. Can we do another card next week? The eagle is actually a golden parakeet. He didn't forget he's saving it for later, of course. Oh, yeah. He's saving it for later. Next up, I thought Mosa would have a secret treasure. I feel like there's got to be something at the end of the Mosa Road. Which, I mean, if Mosa is Shirahoshi, that's fine, too. That in and of itself is like a big thing. But Mosa, we didn't really hear much from him. Mosa is still a big mystery. Mosa has secret treasure. Hey. You gotta imagine. Okay, when we made this, we only knew about Mosa by name. We knew nothing about Mosa. None of the whole, like, Holy Land on Fire stuff. Mosa was a blank slate. This is in the beginning of 2025. Why treasure? It's just a prediction. I mean, I have no idea. And treasure could be anything, too. Next, I thought that's... Oh my god, look at this. Stabs. I called them Stabs still. We didn't have Shamrock's name. We didn't have a Shamrock name yet. Yeah, we called them Stabs. Stabs kills somebody named. Didn't happen. I thought he would come around, like, killing people. He really showed up to Elbaph, and he left. He left in, like, 4 or 5 chapters. That's crazy, huh? Like, this is when we thought it was Stabs' arc. Also, this just shows how, serious I was about it not being Shanks. I remember that was a big thing for a while. Like, oh, this is actually Shanks. But it's like, no, it's Stabs, guys. Come on. Yeah, there were Stabs, Banks, Penetrate. Like, he had a bunch of names. Yeah, Stabs is iconic. Stabs is such a great name. Shanks beat somebody allegedly. Well, okay, this is a big one now, because we don't know if Shanks has ever beaten anybody at all. It's just Hockey Knots, right? Shanks didn't beat Kid. It was Roger's Hockey Knot, really. And then Aramaki. He didn't even beat Aramaki, really. He just used the Hockey Knot in his sword sheath. There's something going on with that. I mean, you guys saw when Rayleigh pulled up to Blackbeard. Shanks just used that Hockey Knot. And I didn't realize it at first, but, like, the reason why Shanks laughed off Higuma at the bar and didn't fight him right away, he left the Hockey Knots on the ship. That's, people have been opening my eyes to the agenda around Shanks and Hockey Knots, and it's almost undeniable. He couldn't save Ace on time because he had to go get more Hockey Knots. Dude, the amount of agenda people can come up with, I gotta admit, it's so funny. As a guy that loves brain rot humor, I think Agenda Piece is just, it's honestly hilarious. You know, when you don't take it seriously, like, it's a great time. It's so good. He was fresh out of Hockey Knots. Yeah, and then like what, Mihawk looking for black paint, the Epstein files using all the black paint. Like there's so many memes to be had. And I don't know if you guys have been seeing it on like TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram, but the ones where it's like they go through all the plot points of One Piece, but show you like the world government perspective. Like, oh, the evil Zoro's attacking this poor town, but Helmeppo shows up, and he challenges Zoro to a duel, but the cowardly Zoro cheats in his duel, and he escapes the courtyard. It's like, it's amazing. Yeah, people are so talented with, like, making jokes. When was the last time I streamed? On YouTube, I think, like, 5 months ago. Like I said, I don't stream that often. When something big happens, I'll stream a chapter. I think the last one was the mural. And then, of course, I have, like, the yearly streams. I want to stream more on YouTube. I'm just lazy. I just stream games on Twitch instead. Helmeppo, are you serious? Yeah, I mean, it's all a joke, right? Like, Helmeppo beating Zoro. Why do you love Barbell so much? Because he's a dumb character. I think Barbell is, like, actually such a dumb-looking character that has, like, so much mystery behind him that I actually enjoy it. So, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Shanks, yeah, that didn't happen. Dragon... Dude, look at this. Look at how low the bar is for Dragon. Oh, my God. I didn't even say Dragon does something. I simply said he moves locations. Yeah, and he still didn't do that. That's... Yikes. I just wanted him to move a little bit. No, we don't give this one a point. We don't know if he's the one in the Holy Land. Boa or Barbell. I like Boa, but number one waifu is definitely Perona, if I had to pick. More Holy Knights in action. You know what? We got this. You know, hey. We got this one. We did see more Holy Knights. Killingham, Sommers, God Valley, Maffey. We got more Holy Knights. That's all I wanted. Dylan, thank you for the membership, brother. Dragon could have turned his neck during the message. Yeah, he just stayed standing still, brother. He's a statue. I think Boa Hancock hit his feet or something. Action might be stretching it. Whoa. Maffey versus Whitebeard. Just wait till the anime gets there. Toei is going to do it justice. They're going to have like a whole Maffey versus Whitebeard clash. Just wait. Toei, guys, time's ticking. Come on. Smoker opens his box. Didn't happen. Which I'm very curious now. So, funny enough, when the chapter first came out with Smoker in his box, people thought it was a poneglyph. They saw it and they're like, yo, that's huge. But I was like, I don't know. It seems like a regular box. And then we got the anime perspective, and it really is just a little crate. Like, it's maybe the size of, I don't know, like an Amazon delivery package. What's in there, man? That's so random. Is Uta canon? Oh, yeah, Uta's canon. I don't know if she'll ever come into the story, though. That's a hard one. Must be a bunch of hockey knots. Oh, dude, imagine. Garp told me to give you guys these. Hands it over to Kobe. Just a bunch of Garp's hockey knots. What box? I forgot. It was during the Vegapunk message. We saw like a panel of the Smoker driving to Tashigi and the gang, and he had a box in tow. We don't know what's in the box. We never got it. Momosagi is one of the best waifus. I don't like Momosagi. So will Chartoma be revealed as a Croco? No. Another crazy fruit? A devil fruit in a box. Maybe. I just feel like in the world of One Piece, if you ever have a fruit, it's just in your jacket. I don't know if he'd like have to put it in a box per se. He could. So number... Oh, what is this? Oh my god. Prediction number 19? Or 20? Kid makes a comeback. Yeah, it didn't happen, man. I have big hopes for Eustace Captain Kid. Eustace Captain Kid, man. One day. I'll Like I said, revisit these next year. I think some of these will look pretty good. Yeah, Kid. He could come back in Elbaf. We need conquerors, man. Kid is not done for. He's gonna come back. It's because Shanks says Joy Boy's hockey nuts. He found a secret stash. A whole year without a mention. Kid is done. Okay, he didn't get mentioned, but Luffy thought about Kid. He didn't say the name. He thought about Kid, though. Because Dorian Brogy, they talked about Big Mom going down, and I'm like, hey, thanks for doing that. And Luffy, like, he scratched his chin. And guess what? Because he was thinking about Kid and Law. He was thinking about Kid and Law. Deep down in Luffy's subconscious, he had like a little scene. You know that One Piece opening where Kid and Law are like throwing Luffy in the sky? He was thinking about that moment. We did see Kid's fruit. Yeah. You're right. Dr. Heroic is the man marked by flames waiting in the heaven realm. Dude, if he survived what happened at Drum Island and he just never told Chopper, that's foul. Invest in Pudding. Oh yeah, Pudding's gonna be great. I like Pudding. I don't like her nasty third eye though. I think that third eye is just like not my vibe. I've talked about it before about like how those kids were like discriminating against Pudding for having that third eye. I think I'd be one of those kids. I was a mean kid. And let's be real, like if you guys had a kid in your class with the third eye just walking around, it would be kind of nasty, right? Like you'd bully them for a little bit or like make fun of them. Eye-phobe. You think Gabon met him? Kid? I wish. Dude, remember that? I don't know if you guys remember. I never made this theory. Hey, don't put this on me. But I did see people saying that Scopper Gabon was going to train Kid. I don't know if you guys remember those theories back in the day. They were saying, oh yeah, Rayleigh trained Luffy, so Scopper's going to train Kid. Man, what a great time to be alive for a Kid fan. Yeah, that didn't last long. That did not last long. Oh, dude. Yeah, that was funny, man. It's funny looking back at some theories and just giggling about it, like Blackbeard and the Cerberus fruit, which that was kind of solid. I'll admit, I like the Cerberus idea, but now like what? It's Shamrock's dog, his sword. Gabon training Kid was wild. She looks chopped. Kid is with the fishes. We'll see where Kid goes. I want to see Zeus eat a devil fruit. Can he? I guess theoretically he can. That'll be an interesting one. Vegapunk would love that question. So, Big Mom and Kaido reveal. No. Was this the year of Gecko Moria? It was, right? Yeah, this was the year of Gecko Moria. Yeah. Man, I really thought that Yamato cover page story was going to go somewhere. Just like many people out there, I really thought that Yamato's cover page story was going to end on a high note. Oh, man. Yamato. Oda's so foul, man. Oda finished the Yamato cover page story, and then he went on in the next volume to talk about Yamato, saying, hey, do you guys miss Yamato? She'll be back soon enough. Oh, dude, we just finished it, man. Oda's like, you know, like that crack fiend, that meme of the guy scratching his neck? That's like Oda trying not to draw Yamato. And then we got a color spread of Yamato like 2 weeks later. Dude, I want Yamato. I just want her to be cool. Can we not have her just traveling around Wano, man? Yeah, he knows what people want, but he just doesn't give them the fix. I want to see the whole Revolutionary Army attack on the Holy Land. Sabo versus Akainu, Shamrock, and Garling versus Dragon. Big Mom is just sad. Honestly, if she comes back, it's a Law and Kid downscale. I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, how'd that be a downscale? She just survives? Brother, what is that Boa picture? It's Boa in a policeman's uniform with a couple of buttons unbuttoned, so you could kind of see her cleavage. It'd be hilarious if rocks were the man marked by flames. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of like the King Harold or Rock's Man Marked by Flame theories. I don't know. Like, I feel like they had such a great story in the flashback. So bringing them back, I just wouldn't be a fan of it. Sai, who should I hate on now? I mean, minus Ange, like the newest person to hate. I mean, I don't like Saul. I'm gonna be honest. I do not like Jaguar D. Saul. I like him for Robin. I'm happy Robin's happy, but I don't like Saul. So let's see here. Next up, I thought Blackbeard would go to Wano. Again, I had really high hopes for the Yamato cover page story. Didn't happen. Blackbeard goes to Fish. Man, I had Blackbeard on the world tour, brother. You see this? Blackbeard, 2 different locations in 1 year. And then for Dragon, I say he just moves a little bit. Yeah, Blackbeard, man. He's gonna do it though, right? I mean, he has Caribou. Caribou knows about the ancient weapons. He knows about Wano. He knows about Fishman Island. It's gonna happen. We just gotta go back in time next year and just check these out. Did Blackbeard even appear this year? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, technically we had his dad. And we had Blackbeard as a kid, but like current day Blackbeard, no. The Earth is moving, so Dragon technically moved in the universe. Oh, you're so cooking. You're so right. What do you think about the Elbaf time theory? Oh, I still believe in it. Where's the new Kagarbachi podcast? I haven't recorded anything with Par lately for Kagarbachi. But to anybody out there who's reading Kagarbachi right now, you know it's fire. Kagarbachi is so good. Yeah, so final one. Sengoku destination revealed. So this is a big one. Like, there's so many mysteries that we just didn't touch in 2025. Sengoku and Sudo are going somewhere. They last talked about Cross Guild. They got interrupted by the Garp news. And then we saw them on a ship. Where are they going, man? Where are they going? They're gonna show up somewhere. Just watch. Just watch. Yeah, where are you at, Sengoku? Yeah, I mean, hey, I think that good old Mihawk is gonna beat Sengoku. If they go to Cross Guild, they're done. Hell, if they go to Garp, they're done. I can't imagine Sengoku and Sudo being successful. I don't know. They got stuck in New York traffic is hilarious. Sai, why don't you put an Indian actor in the video with Par? Oh, because Par looks like him. That's it. There's no deep meaning behind it. And I love making fun of Par. Par's my boy. I love him. It'll take a miracle for Oda to ever tie up all those loose ends. I think Oda will tie up every loose end. I think it's just going to be very quick. I think that's all it is. What's up, Jordan? Do you think Sengoku's awakened? He better be. We're talking about the former fleet admiral from Garp's era. He's got to be awakened. If he's not awakened, that'd be very disappointing. That's like a Kainu, right? Like a Kainu better be awakened. I hope so. Tie up a loose end equals hockey knot. It's so funny. All right. So, going on to my 2026 predictions. That is right. This is the new bingo sheet. It's cleared up. And to join me, I have all of my favorite races. Tontadas, Fishmen, Long Arm Tribe, Giants, and of course, Sky Peons. Let's go! Yeah, that's right, y'all. I have changed. I now love these races. You know me. I hate Leo, though. I'm watching Dressrosa right now. I'm, like, near the end. Luffy's about to fight Doflamingo. Dude, the Tontadas kill me, man. They're just so dumb. They just believe in lies ASAP. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. Changed, man. Yeah, 2026, new me. Yes, yes, yes. The Celestial Dragon hit list. Yeah, Celestial Dragon pay high money to get these guys in their stock, huh? So, the first prediction I'm going to make, which, funny, I don't have anything pre-planned, so I actually don't know how this list is going to end up looking. I think for the 2025 ones, I had an idea, but here it's like, we're going in blind. So these are gonna be raw ideas coming out. My first prediction. Damn, I don't even know. Let's go with this. Somebody mentioned it earlier. Pudding, third eye awakens. Let's do that. This is a canon event, right? Like this is canon. This is canon. This has to happen. She is the only third-eyed person out there in the world. Big Mom talked about the awakening. Blackbeard has her. It's got to be it. Oh, you're right. Oh, what am I doing? 2026 is Elbaf. No. Yeah, wait. Okay. That was the issue with my last prediction list. I did too many things outside of Elbaf. Damn it. Yeah, no. I gotta dial it back. We gotta dial it back. This is the Elbaf year. I mean, here's the thing though, right? Like, Oda said we're gonna meet the man marked by flames, and we're gonna go to the island that only the Pirate King went to. He seems confident. It feels like Elbaf might be fast, so maybe this will happen. Because if we finish Elbaf, we're gonna have to get updates from around the world. That has to happen. Pudding, key player. Kuzan betrays Blackbeard. That's too soon. I feel like that's gonna be like a Gin moment out of Bleach. That's like last minute. How about Lodestar? Spoilers for Bleach, but I mean, that's like 20 years old. I think Lodestar is gonna happen. Mosa is Uta? I don't think so. I feel like the speech pattern's too different. How many chapters left in Elbaf? I think 30. 25. National Treasure is oiled up barbell at Emu's freezer. Thank you for the 20 SEK, brother. Humongous. I love that name. Shout outs to Humongous. Happy New Year's, man. So next one. Mosa reveal? I hate this font, by the way. What? I really do not like this font. Can I bring it down a little bit? Yeah, we're just gonna stick with the classic. Oh no, it went back to the original font. Damn it. I'm not good with Photoshop. Mosa reveal. There we go. I'm gonna be easy on these. I'm not gonna go buck wild. Mosa's gonna get revealed, guys. Whether it's Shirahoshi, whether it's somebody else entirely, we're gonna get a Comic Sans. Here, what fonts do I have? You know what's always funny? I'm sure you guys like have seen these too. You guys ever like see these fonts and you're like, man, who uses this? Like what does this even mean? Like, sorry if it's like the Oklahoma education coming out, but like, when would this ever come in handy? Like, why is this even an option? Get this off my screen, dude. Like, nobody can read this, right? Like, this is just gobbledygook. Poneglyph language. Yeah, this is just poneglyph language, man. And then you have this one, which is just like squares. Like, I don't know. Is it just invisible or something? Yeah, let me just find a font. Oh, man. Oh, these fonts are just disgusting. I don't like any of these. What is this? Microsoft Tiley. Oh, here we go. Wait, what is this? Oh, the serif one. Okay, now we're cooking. I think this is a nice looking font. Very basic. Is there... No, there's no bold option. Damn it. Okay. This is good enough. Comic Sans is superior. Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, brother. What was the name? San Joy Boy. Damn, over here mixing the showness together. I like that. I appreciate it, Raging. Would you ever go on that One Piece Talk podcast? Yeah, I wouldn't mind. It's just scheduling. I think that it always boils down to scheduling for collabs. So yeah, most of the reveal, big year of 2026, that'll happen. Next up, third prediction. Keeping it in Elbaf, Sanji conquers Haki. Whoa, hot take. Yeah, I mean, it's... Dude, if Sanji doesn't get conquers Haki, I'd be so shocked. Like, you can say that Sanji's conquers Haki is going to be different. I wouldn't mind that. Like, if you say, oh yeah, his conquers Haki only works in Vinsmoke form. Oh, he needs, you know, the Jerma suit. It's the DNA that, like, I don't care how he gets it, as long as he gets it. I do not collect the TCG, unfortunately. Like, Sanji, I say, you put him in a situation where he needs it, he'll get it. Like, if somebody's attacking a woman, and right now, my headcanon is that they're going to go up to the Sun Realm. Ripley's going to get her ass beat by Sommers, which I think will happen. I don't think Ripley has Conquer's Haki. Ripley's trying to save her son. The son is with Sommers. I think she's going to lose. Maybe she'll look good for a little bit like Robin, but she'll lose. And then Sanji's going to show up and say, hey, hands off the big lady. Like, it's, you know, it's very One Piece, very One Piece. So, yeah, I think Sanji will unlock it in that moment. And even if you're a naysayer for Sanji conquers Haki, you got to admit, Oda kind of left it ambiguous. Sanji went up to Scopper and said, hey, what about me, old man? And then we got, like, that scene where, like, you know, you see, like, the dust flying up in the panel. Sanji doesn't say anything. The cigarette's falling. Like, it's either he has it or he doesn't. Or it's, like, some weird, like, in-between answer. Sanji finds out about pudding's a fun one. Man, I wish the Straw Hats read the news. They need to know about, you know, what... Not V. They don't know about Vivi. Well, I mean, I guess Vivi left a message and none of them saw that. I wish they knew about Garp even. Just even Garp, dude. Gabon said, you're not him, son? Yeah, that could be a big reveal. Like, Gabon telling Sanji no. Like, that would be crazy. But because he gets told no, like, does Sanji just get it then? Like... I feel like most characters, if you told them that you don't have this, they're gonna get it. Like, it feels like a premonition almost. Like reverse psychology. So, next up. What do I want to put here? Sanji and Zoro, iconic duo, right? Zoro. Let's do a Zoro one. What would Zoro even do? I mean, Zoro already has Conqueror's Haki. I don't think he's going to get a Black Blade. Future Sight would be cool if he, like, you know, got that, but would that be stepping too much onto, like, Sanji's territory? Maybe. But he needs it, though, right? Masters Conquers Haki. Mastering it when you find out you've just had it, though. I mean, I guess you need to master it to beat the Holy Knights. A 4th sword. Where would he even put it? Zoro's not fighting Mihawk in 2026. There's no way. Shamrock's not on the island. He learns Bankai. Opens his eye would be funny. Masters Enma. No. Zoro gets lost would be funny. But there's no way. I mean, I can't say no way. I'm like paralyzed. I don't know. Okay, let's erase Zoro. I don't even know what you'd give Zoro. I feel like he has so much already, unless we just go for him getting lost. I don't think he's going to get a new sword. I think his swords right now are perfect. And plus we're in Elbaph. I don't know how he'd like get a sword that fits him. Okay, another Straw Hat. Let's go with dang. Jinbei had his Brook. Let's do Brook backstory. Brook real backstory. We don't want like his fake backstory with that one guy that he made up, Yorkie. Yeah. And then I think he like, I forgot how he learned about Laboon, but he just read like the book about the Straw Hats log and their journey. And then he brought up Laboon to make them feel bad. But I want his real backstory now. I think we'll get his real backstory. We'll learn about the kingdom he was from, the cavalry he was a part of, him and Gunko. It's going to happen. Usopp uses Ragnar. Yes, I'm going to put that one up next. If we're going with the Straw Hats, that's going to be the next one. I'm surprised Brook's backstory wasn't tied into rocks. That's what a lot of people thought. People thought it was going to tie into rocks or just another big crew. But rocks was during the time when Brook was just floating around. Okay, so next one, already spoiled it. Usopp plus Ragnar. You can hate the theory. You can. Hey, I know a lot of people do not like this one. Fair game. I think it's going to happen. Usopp and Ragnar, it's like a match made in heaven, man. Usopp and Hammers, he just can't let go of hammers, brother. I know he's a sniper. He just uses hammers. This has been a theory for what, like ever since maybe Alabasta or Thriller Bark? Like this has been in the making for years. So I can't not put the chips down on it, you know what I mean? Yeah, it sounds like copium. Where are my Egyptians at? Just admit that Otis finished Usopp's character arc in Dressrosa. Hey, if his character arc is finished, I wish he just died then. But he's still here, so we need to give him something. Usopp conquers Haki. No way. I don't want to go with that one. I don't like the whole like Usopp conquers Haki thing. Like, I get he lied about it. Maybe he does get it for a minute, but you know what? Give him a Haki knot. How about that? Usopp doesn't get conquers Haki, he gets a Haki knot. I would rather believe that instead. What's up, Blaze? Thanks for the 2, brother. You redacted your own message, but there was no message there from what I saw. What's up, Majin? That is a lengthy prediction. I wouldn't be able to fit that one in here. Harold appears. My God. How about another Garling out? No. I don't want to bet against my boy. Well, maybe I will. Next one. Somebody mentioned this earlier. They said predict Loki's devil fruit, and I do want to put that up here. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm not. This prediction though is that Loki is not Nidhogg. I'm going against the grain. I don't think he's Nidhogg. It smells like a duck. It quacks like a duck. It looks like a duck. It's in a Chinese restaurant like a duck. But I don't think Oda's going to do it. I think it's too on the nose. It's just so perfect, bro. Nidhogg is just so perfect for Loki that I don't think he's Nidhogg. But I'm not saying he's not a dragon, though. I think he could easily be a dragon. I just don't think he's Nidhogg. Yeah, I've seen the Fenrir stuff, too. How about this? I'm going to full send. Loki's not Nidhogg or Fenrir. I'll double down on that one. Serpent I like, but I mean, yeah, that's a decent one. Like, I still think he could be like a serpent or a dragon. I just don't think he's specifically Nidhogg or Fenrir, because we already got those here. Thank you for the 5, drink water. I think Ragnar's an ancient blacksmith forging hammer. Yep. That's why I could break Loki's ACC hammer strike. Yeah, I think the Galley Law used Ragnar in the past to build ships. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Ragnar built the Noah's Ark, built Pluton, built Uranus, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm on board with you, brother. And thank you for the 5. Who has the lightning powers then? Loki. Okay, there's so many other monsters and creatures out there in mythology that have lightning powers, other than Nidhogg. I don't think Loki is Nidhogg or Fenrir, despite the mythology being good. Like I said, I think everything lines up, but it lines up so well. Bounty reveals, $2. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I like bounty reveals. I'll probably put that up, actually. Luffy finding out his true form by Gabon. I think Luffy will find out. I don't know if by Gabon, though. But thank you, Day. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, so next one. I do like the bounty reveal one. Do I? Bounty reveal implies that we leave Elbaph. That implies that we leave... do we leave Elbaph in 2026? Yeah, I think we will. I think we will leave Elbaph in 2026. We didn't get a bounty update from Egghead, though. So that's still in the waiting wings. Yeah, bounty reveal feels good. This is an easy one. I'm putting this in the middle. Man marked by flames. Okay, wait, no. This is so guaranteed, I'm not going to put it up. I'm going to go with something else. How about this? Whose bounty exactly? Okay, good point. I'll specify Straw Hat. Straw Hat bounty reveal. I'll just put new right there. There we go. Straw Hat new bounties revealed. I know the wording of this is really cursed, but let's just go with it. Man marked by flames. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I turned a free space into the space of doom and gloom. The space of broken dreams. I know. I threw this one in the trash can. Yeah, that's right. I think it's one of those things where you joke about something so much that it just comes true. I've joked about Barbell being the man marked by flames so many times that it just might happen. I'm starting to unironically believe it. We're not wasting a prediction on that side? Okay, but go back to my last predictions. We got so many wrong. What's one more? What is one more? He'll never get a bingo? It could happen. It could happen. One Piece collabing with Dragon Ball again, but with Dragon Ball Daima. I don't know what's happening with Daima. Are they going to continue it? Louis Arnaud reveal. Oh, dude, Louis Arnaud is such a weird one. Do I want the Louis Arnaud reveal? Okay, people go crazy over Louis Arnaud. I don't know why. Some people, you mention Louis Arnaud and they start like jumping for joy and clapping their hands like a seal. I don't feel that same excitement for Louis Arnaud, but he is important. You know what? How about this? No, Louis Arnaud warning. That's just too basic. Let's make it hard. I was going to put Louis Arnaud warning. Or Louis Arnaud. I know people, go crazy about the pronunciation. Let's do, let's make it really hard. Elbaph time dilation. Again, taking an easy slam dunk and then turning it into the evil ass R building. If you guys know the meme. Elbaph time dilation. I think one day we'll get a Cavendish backstory. I wouldn't mind that. I would want, I mean, as much as I don't like them, I would want backstories for most of the Grand Fleet. Or just something from them. Did you watch the Avengers trailer? No. I have not. Cabal Pass, Lodestar. Loki is Jormungandr. I don't think he's Jormungandr either. Should I put that in? There we go. Wow, it's barely like a readable. Wow. Hopefully you guys have good vision. I don't think he's gonna be any. I don't think he's gonna be any monster we've seen before. God Valley movie. How about this? I want this. I want a One Piece game or movie. I think it is absurd how Shueisha, Bandai, are not milking the hell out of One Piece. We need this. Dude, it's been so many years. I know this seems like an easy one, right? Like, oh, like, of course we're gonna get it signed. It's not, like, confirmed, dude. Like, the movie is in the works, but Oda said production's going kind of bad. I don't know if they'll release in 2026. One Piece Ambition comes to global. I don't know if that will happen. I mean, Bandai hasn't sold the rights yet, so. Too much card game. I love OPTCG. I'm glad it's doing such good things for the community, but my God, when they came in and they said, hey, we got a big game announcement, and it was One Piece TCG, it's like, wait, what? They're having a collab? Like, dude, nobody cares, man. Or, I mean, people care, but, like, that's not what people wanted. Yeah, I'm not counting the live action. I'm not a live action fan. 10th Straw Hat member. How about this? I'm not gonna put 10th Straw Hat member. This one's gonna seem foul though. I don't know if people are gonna like this either. This is like a horrible bingo list, I'll admit. Yamato shows up. Yamato shows up. Oda has a thing for Yamato, man. Like, don't even look at me, man. Yamato and Oda, he just can't stop drawing her. She just pops up everywhere, man. No shot? Elbaf and Wano are not that far. Elbaf and Wano are relatively close. Like, Elbaf is the next island after Wano. That's how Kid got here. He got her pretty quick. He got here pretty quick. Momonosuke can fly. You know what I mean? Like, if Yamato says, hey, Momo, take me to Elbaf, realistically, that would be like an hour? Maybe? I mean, depending on how, like, fast he is, right? Like, that shouldn't be a big thing. Side hitting on Chopper, telling you he's gonna master that Devil Fruit this year. I mean, I agree with you. I think Chopper's Devil Fruit is more than the human fruit, even. And I think he will master the Devil Fruit. Like, just because I hate a character doesn't mean I can't see the future, brother. I'm open to Chopper getting a buff. Doesn't mean I have to like Chopper, though, to be fair. It's like Usopp. I don't like Usopp. I think he's going to get Ragnar. He has a human fruit like Luffy? You mean mythological human, then? Why didn't you come to Egghead if that's the case? Too busy walking around, eating takoyaki. Chopper's Delphin is misinterpreted? Yeah, I agree with that. I think Chopper's Delphin is going to be... I mean, he doesn't even look like a human. Let's be real. Chopper doesn't even look like a human. Loki's fruit is Garm. I like the Garm idea. I did research into Garm too. I forgot where he popped up. I was like looking at another creature and I think Garm just popped up. That's the one who fought Tyr, I believe. But yeah. Shanks Mihawk duel revealed. What do we do for this one? Let's do this. Since this is the year of us not being racist anymore, let's do Dosun Dada reveal. Let's go one of those Dosun Dadas in here, man. Let's bring all the races in here. Yeah. Dosun Dadas, I think, are going to be really cool. Okay. Oh, God. Almost like throw up a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll get some Dosun Dadas. We got to see what they're all about. I would love to just see one in the story. And we're in Elbaph, you know. That's where Dosun Dadas first got, talked about. It's like going for a bingo level impossible. Yeah, this looks awful, man. The more I cook up the bingo sheet, the more I'm like, yeah, this is bad. But I don't want anything like easy though. I'm going for the hard ones. Yeah, it's the DEI slot, just Dosun Dada. That's so funny. I love all the races, but I have some critiques. Oh man. Usopp lineage revealed. Zoro scolded Luffy for not acting like an emperor. Now the Barto situation happened. Yeah, okay, that's a good one right here, right? The Barto thing. I think they need a falling out with Shanks. Maybe not like a falling out, but I think they need to tackle it like real pirates. They got to do something. I don't like the idea that Shanks is just... Remember that? People kind of moved the goalpost. I don't know if you guys were there when the Barto thing, before it happened. But before Shanks fought Barto, people were saying, oh, Shanks is going to see Barto. He's going to look at the Straw Hat flag, and he's going to laugh about it and just talk about Luffy with Barto. I'm like, dude, there's no way that's happening. Why would that be the case? And then, of course, we cut over, and then Shanks beat up Barto and, like, blew up the ship. And then now, like, people are like, oh, since Shanks wasn't cheery about that, now, instead, Luffy's gonna laugh at Barto. I'm like, I don't think Luffy will. I'm gonna be so serious, brother. That's not happening. I don't think that Luffy's simply gonna laugh it off, saying, oh, Barto, you messed with Shanks, huh? And then just, like, move on. I think there's got to be something there. Shanks is too friendly. I hate it. It's like having an OP friend doing all the job done. I wouldn't say he's too friendly. I mean, he did blow up Barto's ship. I mean, he does like Luffy, but at the end of the day, they're still pirates. They got to hold their ground. I don't think I think he'll understand Shanks. But that doesn't mean he's going to, like, side with Shanks and say, oh, Barto, you're in the wrong, and then, like, fight Barto, or let Barto go. Like, I think Luffy will understand that Barto messed up, but you gotta defend your fleet. You gotta defend your fleet. That's kind of what it boils down to, no matter how you feel about the other guy. Luffy's gonna be pissed, but shrug it off as pirates. Yeah, but I mean, you shrug it off, but you also fight the pirates, or you do something to get back at the other pirate group. That's just kind of how it works. Here, let's do that one. How do we even word this one? Because I think it's still too soon for them to meet. What's up, Kizaru? Loki smashes the Grand Line. Shanks cut off Kid's arm. Yeah, but Luffy doesn't care about Kid. And Luffy doesn't have to, like, protect Kid either. Barto is different. Like, that is one of his Nakama. Luffy-Shanks interaction. I feel like it's too soon. As crazy as that sounds, I think it's still a little bit too soon. How about this? Let's tackle this from a different angle. Let's say the Grand Fleet arrives. Let's just say the Grand Fleet shows up. End of Elbaph, Grand Fleet shows up. Kind of like how Shanks had his fleet show up at Elbaph. I think that could happen with Luffy. I think it's about time. Just to, like, rally them. Maybe. Maybe it has to do with like Hyruden even. I mean, Hyruden is a Grand Fleet member. Maybe he has a way to like call them over. Vera next island? Vera is way too far. I believe, right? Is it Vera far? I think Lodestar is going to be it. Which, I guess we just put this here. I think we'll get a Lodestar reveal. I think Lodestar's next. Dragon and Luffy meet. That'd be a fun one. Bon Clay returns. What's good, brother? Kaze. Do I want to put Impel down Breakout? We just had that, though. We put Impel down Breakout last bingo sheet, so I don't want to repeat it. I don't want to repeat it. Maybe, Jake. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'll contemplate that one. Cross Guild takes an Admiral or something. Gunko backstory. Gunko backstory is an easy one. I feel like we'll definitely get that. Do I want to put that up here, though? Okay, wait. I don't want to put Gunko backstory because we already put Brook's real backstory, and I feel like that all ties in. What's the Grand Fleet? I like that. That's funny. Warlords join forces. Uranus reveal. Brook new move. Brook's gonna betray the crew. I like that idea, too. Like, maybe he leaves with Gunko. That'd be fun. New Admiral reveal? Why do we need a new Admiral? We already have 3, right? Nobody died. Saint Garling transformation. Kuma returns. Moria joins Buggy. Blackbeard's gonna take Pluton from Wano this year. I already put that. I don't want to repeat any. I put that on last year's. The classic 4 Admirals. Wait, what? Where's the Rouge? You know what? That's a good one. Yeah. Let's put a Rouge. Yeah, a Rouge is just like a weird character. I don't like a Rouge. But I wanted a Rouge update. He's the last supernova. You know, people said, they're like, yo, like, why do we need a Rouge? Why do we need a Rouge? It's like, bro, we saw every single supernova except for a Rouge. Like, we need him at this point, right? Gotta go, but glad to catch you streaming, Sai. And you owe me for Usopp this arc. But what about... Oh, there we go. Oh, what's up, Saf? Thanks for the 5, brother. You commented that right as we put the Rouge update one. You spoke it into existence. He went, looks maxi. Yeah, he's running people over. Then, what is a Rouge's best feat? He beat Snack? Everybody beat Snack. Big Mom crew update. Buggy's Delph Awakens. The Kid agenda needs a resurgence. It does. Current situation with Law. Shamrock comes back to Elbaph. Vivi returns. You know what? I didn't put this last year. I put Kid. Let's go with this one. I do want a Law update. I want a Law update. He's got to be either in Wano or Elbaph. Those are the closest 2 islands. I was going to say Egghead, but I do not think he should go to Egghead. That'd be a bad idea. Or else make a move. We put dragon moves last year. Spinning off of that, what would we do? Revs get knocked out, I wish. Morgan's face reveal. Kobe power up. Vivi reunion. We could get a Vivi reunion if Morgans comes to Elbaph. The Vivi one is strange because like she just sent a message via the newspaper. So if she shows up in Elbaph, it's like, dang, well, I haven't sent a message. But we have had that same thing with Marco, right? Oh yeah, Marco's not coming. Oh, he's here. He's in Wano. I thought about Garp getting freed, or just a Garp update, but I feel like it might be too soon. I like the Garp update though. Kaido following Joey's footsteps. Garp set up as hostage for the Second Grand War. York update. That's a funny one. Actually, okay, how about this? In lieu with York. This is a weird one. This is like mainly regarding the God Knights. But let's say Shangara gets revisited. I would love to see more Shangara. I think Shangara is such a cool location. That's where the God Knights live. If we see who is attacking the Holy Land, we could get Shangara. Kuino's alive. Caribou beats his idol. That already kind of happened. We were like maybe a panel away from getting Caribou in his idol. A Nell update. Vegapunk satellite cover story. Vegapunk cover story. I think that's the best one we could go with, but I don't know. I'm hesitant to put that in. Too soon? You think Garp's staying locked up in Hachinosu for an entire year? I mean, he already has been. He's already been there for an entire year plus. I mean, in the One Piece world, it's been like maybe a week, but, you know? Like, will we see somebody attack and free Garp this year? It really depends on how fast we finish Elbaph. If we finish Elbaph, like, mid-year, like, let's say May, then I could see us getting Garp being free or just sent to somebody else, but I don't know. All right, fine. You convinced me. Let's do it. Let's just full send it. Garp. I don't want to say Garp update. I feel like that's too vague for a character whose situation we know like is all about. Let's just get like Garp escaping. No, okay, wait. If Garp escapes, then what's the point of having him? Just for fun? Just for Sengoku? No. How about this? Garp rescue mission. Oh, I that wasn't even the word mission. There we go. Mission. Yeah, let's do Garp rescue mission. Dash, not Sword. I do not think Sword is going. No Sword. No Sword. Funny if I've seen a lot of Weevil love in the comment section. I can't tell if it's the same guy. But a lot of people are mentioning Weevil, and I like Weevil. This is going to be not Weevil update. Again, we're going for some hard stuff here. You know, you're passing me weed, and I'm turning it down. I'm taking the fentanyl. Let's go with Weevil looks like Whitebeard. Oh man, I really should have chosen like a different font or made this bigger. This is just getting hard to read. Actually, okay. Let's do Whitebeard. Okay, Weevil glows up because you know maybe he doesn't look exactly like Whitebeard, but let's say Weevil glows up. I think he's gonna be crazy. Like I wouldn't be shocked if he's literally just Whitebeard with a bunch of scars. Whitebeard with scars and different hair. That's gonna be Weevil. Ancient people Delph Fruit updates. What does that mean? Like ancient people devil fruit updates. Just in general? Anel? Anel is a weird... I don't even know how Anel fits into the story. He's gonna come back. I don't even know if it's here. Anel is such a weird one. More friction for the admirals? Oh my god, a Logia. Hey, yo, Justin, you said Logia. I was like, well, what is that? Logia, it's been so long. Let me Google it real quick. I forgot all about those. Logias, huh? It's been ages, man. It's, you know, I know it's a meme, but it really does feel like Mythical Zone piece. Logia Awakening revealed. Oh, I wish. I just don't know who would awaken it, though. Like, I agree we're going to see a Logia Awakening, but who? Caribou's not going to awaken. Blackbeard could, but who's he fighting then? The Admirals could, but who are they? You know, like, that's... I wouldn't mind, like, a Logia Awakening. I just don't know who would do it right away. Okay, Smoker. But wait, Smoker's going to the hospital, though. Why would he awaken in the hospital? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think about this in the context of, like, the next year. I don't know what's, like... None of the Admirals are currently fighting. Unless somebody's going to Cross Guild. And we don't know about that yet. Kizaru, I feel like he needs a day off. Kizaru needs a day off. Sabo? We still don't know if Sabo is at the Holy Land or not, though. Oh, how about this? You know what? Speaking of Admirals, maybe we just predict an Admiral fight. Fujitora loses. I put losses. There we go. Fujitora loses. Hey, I like Fujitora. He's not my favorite Admiral. No, I do like Fujitora a lot. I like all the Admirals, man. I don't think there's a bad Admiral. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, they all have such different senses of justice. And just seeing how Fujitora moves in Dressrosa, it's so cool. He really is just a... I mean, you know, words popping up a lot nowadays, but accelerationist. He just said, hey, Luffy's gonna do it. I'm fine. You guys are gonna see what happens when the Marines can't do a single thing. Green Bull kind? I got a Green Bull tattoo, man. I don't know. You know, I believe in the Green Bull, not agenda. I think just Green Bull's cool, man. Green Bull, Akainu. Dude, Kuzan is awesome. Kizaru is awesome. Fujitora, like they're all great characters. I think like 5 for 5, the Admirals are my favorite group out there. Like none of the Admirals have disappointed me yet. Unless we're talking about like power scaling, then it's like, yeah, that's a different story, right? But character-wise, they're all just like so well done. I thought Fujitora would be part of the new Marines and a story. I could see that. I mean, Fujitora, he definitely seems like the type of guy who would be great to have as a fleet commander. Well, maybe not. I mean, he's blind. How would he sign documents? Like, I cannot imagine Fujitora behind a desk. Hey, Fujitora, can you please sign my papers? Okay. He's like writing on the wall. Yeah, no thanks, man. Yeah, Fujitora could never be like a fleet admiral. He would not be good for paperwork. So what other One Piece tattoos do you have? I have Green Bull's tattoo, like his quote. I have that on my little elbow right here. I don't have a lot of spots left, so like every tattoo I get has to be kind of small. And then I also have the Marine Justice tattoo on my chest. Just a small one. But I didn't assign like any of the justices to it. It just says righteousness. That's it. Yggdrasil Falls. Ooh, do we want to put that Adam Tree Falls? I like that. I was always a big Adam Tree denier. I don't like the Adam Tree. I want the Adam Tree to fall very hard. I want the Adam Tree to tumble. I don't like that tree. And there's the whole thing about like the underworld, right? it's covered in snow. I think there's going to be something there if we, like, melt the snow. The only reason it's snowy is because the tree blocks all sunlight. I'd probably get the Mark of the Abyss tattoo if we see, like, the end of, if we see, like, the final sigil that the Gorosei have, I might get that tattooed. We'll see. I'll save a spot for the Abyss tattoo. I've always wanted the Abyss tattoo. I just wanted to see, like, a confirmed design, though. Appreciate Darth Vader. I haven't heard Darth Vader in a long time. 1 barbell versus 100 gorillas. What's the super ultimate mega theory on this one, brother? I think Fujitora would no diff him. Or not Fujitora. Oh my god. Barba would no diff him. Barbell is too strong. I'm all about the Barbell agenda. What's up with the Atom Tree hate? Oh, dude, you don't know? There's not a lot of big Atom Tree fans out there anymore because I've killed them all. But I remember back in the day, I was talking about how the Thousand Sunny could get, like, destroyed or we need an upgrade. And then there's a lot of people who came out of the woodworks. By a lot, I mean like 4 people. They were like, but Sai, the Atom Wood cannot be destroyed. Nobody can cut Atom Wood. And it's like, wait, what? What are we talking about, dude? Yeah, Atom Wood could definitely be destroyed and broken. Big Mom easily lifted it. You're telling me Luffy can't destroy the Thousand Sunny? What are we going on about? The Thousand Sunny can survive cannon fire. But if somebody were to actively attack it, it's cooked, man. Yeah, Kaku was going to move to destroy the ship. And then that's not saying, oh, Zoro can't cut the Thousand Sunny. Yes, he can. Thousand Sunny is not invincible. Down D stairs revealed. Frankie upgrades 1,000 Sunny. That is what I like. I do like that Frankie will actually upgrade 1,000 Sunny. Did you miss my super? Wait, did I? Let me see. Maybe. I didn't see it, though. Oh, I guess I could just, like, actually. Let's just check. Oh, shit, I did. I'm sorry, brother. Dang. Having a hard time right now. Can't express how much your videos are helping me. Thank you. And happy new... Oh, hell yeah, man. P.S. Hope Emu has a distinctive laugh. Me too. I hope it's something magical. Also, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry I missed it. But yeah, I hope Emu has a nerd laugh. That is my thing. I hope Emu laughs like an absolute nerd. Or a magician. Like a Merlin laugh, I think is what my headcanon tells me. I would love it. Oh, muahaha. Yeah, wait. Or like the classic villain laugh. The classic villain laugh would be fun too. I bet you he never laughs. I think Emu might not laugh today. But Void Century Emu, I bet laughed. I feel like when we get the Void Century flashback, Emu is going to be a very normal person. That is my prediction. You know what? Let's go with that. No, that's not 2026. Okay, you know what? This is just my overall prediction, not tied to a year. I'm going to say Emu was good. I think Emu was good - normal. This is just a One Piece prediction in general. I do not think they were always like a bad villain character. I think they were going to be like relatively good or normal. How has I made no Gekomori predictions? Because I made a Gekomori prediction last year. And I didn't want to like repeat. Because last year I put Gekomori joins Cross Guild. Pudding rescue mission? I would love that. I would love it if Sanji said let's do it. And then Luffy, of course, would say let's do it. Emu, moo, 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 moo. I don't know if I like that one. It's a good one, though. Good pull. Contract, no me. He made a deal with the devil. The sea devil. Possibly. I do like the route that Emu's just a magician, though. Judge and Caesar 2026. Yeah. You know what? I'll put that in. Neo Mads gets new member. Not exactly Judge and Caesar specific, but I think Neo Mads will get an update. I think they're going to go around collecting a bunch of people. Well, not a bunch. I think they're going to go around collecting mad scientists. I do like that, the theory that York or Lilith joins them, or Stussy even. York wouldn't make sense because she's going with Garling, but yeah, like if they come to Elbaph, I could totally see Lilith joining these guys. The evil Vegapunk joins the evil mad scientist group. Perfect. 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 Joy Boy reveal question mark. I feel like we might not get that till the Void Century. That's such a big one. What do I want to put in next? Go to it's too soon to go to space. Loki versus Shamrock also seems too soon. Because Shamrock's not... If Shamrock was here, I'd say yeah, but he's gone. Florian Triangle Monster reveal. Like, my problem... Oh my god, I'm looking at this now. It's awful. My issue with my last year's prediction sheet was that I made too many predictions that were far ahead. And I'm looking at this now. I'm kind of doing the same thing. Shoot. You know, how about this? New Liberation song. I don't think the Drums of Liberation are going to be the only song that Luffy has in his arsenal. I think there's just going to be a new Liberation song in general. I'm not a big Drums of Liberation enjoyer. I don't like the drum beat. So I kind of do want a new Liberation song in general. So give us, like, I don't know, Brooke hopping in, somebody else hopping in. I think there's ways to make it work. Bro, the Drums of Liberation have been around forever. Why would they be replaced? Okay, a better way to put it is that there's like a different tune to it. There's different tune. No one know. Dude, I don't know how a no will fit in here yet. Worst one yet? Okay, yeah, this is pretty bad. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Let's go for something else. Let's go for something else. But just know that I have an agenda against the drums, though. When Emu dies, Delphids lose the sea weakness. That would be cool. Yeah, imagine that. The end of One Piece, Luffy's just swimming. I wouldn't mind that. I think Luffy would kind of suck at swimming, though. I feel like every Delphid user would really suck at swimming. Because they've gone so long without it. Cross-skill recruiting Law to piss off Shanks. Wait, why'd that piss off Shanks if they get Law? Thank you for the 5 there, brother. Law update, but no Kid. We put Kid last year. I don't want to put Kid again. We put Kid last year. We already put Dragon to something last year, too. Mihawk lore. Asking for Mihawk lore in 2026. Boa update. I already put Boa joins Cross-Skill last year. Blackbeard gets a new Delphin, Anel and Elbaf. Dragon does nothing. Any more Loki predictions? Yeah, let's go for it. I mean, this isn't crazy, though. Loki has actual eye powers. I feel like that's a shoo-in. That's such a shoo-in. Revisit Long Ring Longland. Why would he go back that far? I feel like that island is so far. Unless you mean like Daveback fights, then. Blackbeard meets Emu. I guess we could take a stab at like who's attacking the Holy Land, right? Yeah, this is a do or die one. I guess we could put Oh, God. Blackbeard, Shanks, or the Revs. Actually, I don't know. Appreciate it, Dream. Thanks for the membership. Bonnie joins the Straw Hats. I like that idea. I think we do need a kid on the crew. Okay, how about this? Let's just put 10th Nakama. I saw people asking for this a while back. Let's put 10th Nakama. I think we'll get the 10th Nakama this year. Oh god, Apu is like covering part of that. There you go. 10th Nakama. Whether it's Vivi, Yamato, Bonnie, like no matter who it is, I think we'll get that 10th Nakama. It's about time, right? Like we're in that final stage. I can't imagine we're gonna wait for it like till another island to get that person. Even Loki. I mean, Loki is just too big. Like, okay, if Loki's the Nakama, I don't know how the hell he's gonna fit on the ship. The one hope that people had was that his devil fruit would make him small. His devil fruit made him bigger. Unless there's like a, you know, multiple sizes to it, it has only made him bigger. Unless he could, yeah, if he could shapeshift in general, yeah. But then, like, the minute he unshapeshifts, we're all cooked. The owl, though? The owl can only do non-living things. Apparently. That was Vegapunk's prediction. Or theory. Yeah, I don't think Loki's joining. You know, for me, I think it's either Yamato or Bonnie. I am on Yamato or Bonnie. I want Yamato. I feel like Bonnie's more realistic. But it kind of sounds like Bonnie's going to stay here because she got her citizenship. Which, it's funny that to do that in the world of One Piece. But, yeah, because we've never seen an office like that before. Makes you wonder what their IDs look like. But yeah, it sounds like Bonnie's going to stick around her dad and Lilith for a while. So I don't know if Bonnie's going to join per se. Yamato is like the most free agent. Vivi as well. But Vivi runs the country, but the country's in shambles. Yamato's like the only person that can realistically leave and just like nobody cares. Loki could join, but I feel like that's such a character. Like Loki joining the crew, I feel like it's just too big. You know, size aside. Yeah, I think Bonnie might be done being a pirate for a while until her dad comes back. Who is SH supposed to be? Straw Hats. Yeah, I don't think Loki's joining. Lilith? I don't think Lilith's joining either. She needs to revive Kuma and revive Vegapunk. I think she's going to stay here in Elbaf. Gunko's face reveal and Brooke remembers her. I mean, Brooke already remembers her, to be fair. I think. Well, I don't know. I think, you know, I wouldn't put that down just because I put Brooke's real backstory. I feel like this right here encompasses that idea already. Brooke's real backstory. Who does Fujitora lose to? Anybody. First Logia Awakening? Maybe. I just don't know who fights, though. Like, Akainu's not really going anywhere yet. Dragon Awakens Logia. Or Logia. The Wind no Mi. Jackie Chun. Marines leave the world government after the broadcast. I think it's going to be a steady dribble. Yeah, Marines will definitely leave. Where's the kid returns? We'll see, we'll see. But that is it for today, guys. Those are all of my predictions for 2026. We'll revisit this in a year and see how many we got wrong. And we'll even bring back the 2025 list too. I think I do want to revisit the 2025 list just to see if any of those came true. What's good, man? All right, you guys take care. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys have a great New Year's. Hope 2026 is off to a good start. And yeah, I got to head out now. Peace out, y'all. Stay safe, brothers.